welcome to Possible Dreams 2010. I'm Eric Karlstad, Vice Chair of Team Haverhill. Team Haverhill is an independent volunteer action group dedicated to making Haverhill a better place to live, learn, work, and play. We pursue this purpose by fostering civic dialogue, organizing hands-on projects, creating a more informed public, and advocating for positive change. Tonight is a night when we share hopes, discover opportunities, and hopefully build positive relationships that will move our city forward. Please welcome Alice Mann.
Thank you, Eric. It's my pleasure at this point to share a few highlights from 2009. And as we go through some of these highlights, I want to underscore that Team Haverhill did not accomplish any of these things alone. Every single success involved a big network of partners, sponsors, donors, and volunteers, and a lot of you are right in the room here. And so we're celebrating community-wide teamwork in every single case. Now, some of you who were at this meeting last year may remember that there was some discussion about our very small farmers market in Haverhill, and an expression of hope that that farmers market might be revamped. Well, some of the people who talked about that or got inspired by what they heard came back to Team Haverhill's February meeting and formed a project team. And quite amazingly, by mid-July, that possible dream came true. 10 vendors, lots of activities, plenty of buyers through the season. Now, besides this wonderful idea that emerged completely out of the blue from the point of view of Team Haverhill members and leaders, it's not something that was then on our agenda. We did roll out last year at this meeting a couple of initiatives that were percolating in our minds and that we hoped to launch in 2009. Those were the Souls of Haverhill Public Arts Celebration and the Mentoring Partnership. Well, by the 4th of July, how many of you were there for that? I bet a lot of people in the room for the wonderful 4th of July celebration in the stadium. By then, we were well on our way to 14 wonderful shoes, splendidly created and sponsored and located over and over in many interesting locations around the city for full enjoyment. The other initiative that we talked about last year at this time was a mentoring partnership, the Haverhill Mentoring Partnership. The concept was a major collaboration. Remember I talked about connections among us. Well, major collaboration among our 4 youth-serving agencies, our public schools, the United Way, and Team Haverhill. And that has been building steadily through the course of this year. As of this month, we've added another significant partner to that list. You see them down near the bottom, Mass Mentors. Now, if we roll back a little bit, 2 years ago at this event, one of the issues that bubbled up that was not on our radar screen at all was recycling and expanding, getting more than paper picked up at curbside. After intensive research and collaboration and public education, our city rolled out full recycling on 2 routes with the approval of Mayor Frontini. Citywide recycling on all the routes remains a possible dream for 2010, along with full recycling in all our school facilities. And the big silver bottle you see out there is a prop to symbolize the work that we're doing with the public schools to equip them and prepare them to have more of these materials going where they need to go to get them out of our waste stream. One of our longer-term Team Haverhill projects is the Downtown Mural Project. This year, 3 new artworks were created with the help of local artists, as always. We have such a talented body of artists in Haverhill. It's a joy to work with them. And the Discovery Club After School program. So that brings the total number of murals downtown to 23, and another major project is rolling out very soon. It's going to be located on Wingate Street, and it's going to be a really big mural that has a lot of different people contributing to it. And sponsoring candidate forums is another of our ongoing projects. This is the 2nd election cycle when we've done this. This time we sponsored 2 mayoral debates and 1 for school committee candidates, helping to build an informed and engaged public. And finally, this somewhat impressionistic image of demolition stands for the work that went on at Swayze Field this summer, clearing the way for some new playground construction that the city is about to undertake. Our playground renovation efforts have drawn significant volunteer help and donations for creating more family-friendly city facilities. Now it's your turn to get into the conversation. We're once again using the style of conversation called World Cafe. This is used all around the world in large corporations. It's used in large and small nonprofits. It's even used in third world community development. It's a way of helping people remember that we know how to have good conversations with each other if we can get out of the way the things that block those conversations. And we know how to have good conversations about things that matter. Team Haverhill is only one vehicle for going forward, so I hope you will consider carrying some of the things you've heard back to your own neighborhood, organization, business, and you can create a vehicle perhaps in the networks that you're part of. However, if you don't already have a network and you'd like to look for some partners around some of these ideas, that next Team Haverhill meeting, that's when we begin organizing project teams for 2010.